G'day guys and welcome back to On Country with Mick. Today we're down at Boxer Beauty in Tuggerah and I'm organising with the owner Sean to get all new stickers and all new shirts. And this is including a few new designs including windscreen banners and a new It's the Law Pajero stickers. So stick around, we'll have a bit of a chat with Sean and I'll give you a look at what is now available on the store. So here we've got Sean from Boxer Beauty.
How are you, Mick?
Good mate, and as you can see we're printing out some windscreen banners.
A couple of banners.
Yeah, so what vinyl and that are we using with these, mate?
So it's a polymeric vinyl, so it can go over curves, slight curves. You don't want to be, it's not a wrap material, but good for on the windscreen. It's an air release, so it doesn't need water, so you can actually put it on dry. We're going to go through a few techniques on how to do that easily and simply, and then we can just trim it out.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, a couple of the colours we're going to try and match up with what you want for the Pajero look, but I think they're pretty good.
Yeah.
The
and
pink's definitely bright.
What sort of lifespan are people thinking with these? Like, obviously, if your wiper blades are going over them and you're using harsher chemicals and things like that, it's going to degrade the life.
Well, it's a 5-year vinyl. The print, you should get at least 2 to 3 years before you see any sort of breakdown.
Yep.
But realistically, it depends a lot on how much exposure you're giving it. But for the most part, yeah, you get a few years out of it.
Yeah, nice.
You know, a little bit of wear might occur for your wipers as long as you keep them fresh.
Yep.
They'll be fine. But yeah, the older they get, the more they're going to degrade it and abrade it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Cool.
Well, we'll see you guys in a minute when Sean's putting one on my car.
Yep.
And they shouldn't shrink like the other ones do.
Page lives.
And then new It's the Laws.
It's the law.
New UHF stickers.
Yep.
Actually, they're bigger than the other ones I had.
Really?
Yep.
Is that the size you had?
Yeah, to be the size I said, it must be.
Yeah. They're not
Yeah,
too
sweet.
big, I hope.
That'll be alright.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for the new range of stickers. These big ones are going on my car. Gem 1, 2 and 3 in the hashtag Page Lives. I've already got 4s sitting at home. The brand new It's the Law Pajero stickers. The UHF stickers have returned. They are slightly larger than the old ones, which will also make it a little easier to read while you're driving. And the new On Country ones. Ben's just upstairs at the moment working out some shirts. They will be the as colour shirts, so they'll be even higher quality than normal.
I'll keep this and mark rat stuff on. I'll keep all the select photos. And, I won't keep the jet hangeries, but I'm happy to sell the rest of them. Yeah. Sell them off for $100 each, right? Yeah, like they're worth it, But it's because the other conversation I was having with a man, and she goes, "Oh, it's worth $500."
Alright, Mick, so we're going to put this one on your car. This is your banner. So we want to find the centre. Just take it to the in half like that. And we just sort of give it just a slight pinch there. We go, well, that's going to be the middle. And then from there, we can put a little bit of tape on it. Just to sort of say, well, that's our centre mark.
Yep.
Alright? You can put a pen mark if you want, but that's right in the centre. And then we'll go outside now and we'll tape it down and get ready to set it off. You can clean with metho or you can clean with ISO. It's up to you, Mick. But, you know.
I normally use metho because it tends to get the oil off and that as well, but yeah. So Sean's using ISO there at the moment.
Yeah.
Getting the last of the glue and crap off from the GME sticker and
I've got to get me ladder, I'm not that tall.
the gaff tape I had on the side. And don't worry, I'm not that tall either.
Alright, first thing we want to quickly do is find that centre. So I'll send you the tape. I'm going to get a little bit of masking tape. Here it is. Just tear a little piece And what did we say? It was 1240 your screen, or 1220 I think from the corners. Yeah, 1220.
Yeah.
So we need that
So-
610. Yeah, a little bit of tape right in the centre there. You can put it above the glass. Let's check that. Pretty good. That's your centre.
Yep.
Alright. I'll go and get the banner.
Glass isn't overly hot, which is good.
No.
Now, Sean was just saying that you're not supposed to do this in direct sunlight and in the heat. So when you're trying to put one on, try and do it in the shade if you can.
Alright, take that piece, that end. We've got our card that you can get off Mick. We want to get that lined up roughly, and we want to extend over the rubber a little bit, Mick. So
overlay on this side.
yeah, but go a bit above it as well so we can trim it out. That's right. And make sure it's about equal.
That's looking pretty straight.
It's looking
across
pretty
there.
good there. So hold that in place, and what we're going to do is we're going to make a hinge. Right? So when we're happy where it's sitting, I'm way too short for this, but anyway. Grab that bit of tape. So we're going to make this hinge. We're just going to roughly get it in position. And then we're going to do a couple more just to secure it. Alright, like so. So we're happy there.
Yeah.
Now, here's a little tip. It's a good idea to get a bit of tape and put it into the position where you know it wants to end up. Right? So you press it down, that's good. Looks pretty straight, right?
Yep.
You
That's
pressed
nice
in.
and flat there.
Right, so we put a piece of tape like this. You do a little bit over on yours. Put it in position. Go and get me knife. Now don't cut your rubber or your paint. Just gently run it along the edge of the sticker. Right? So it's right on the sticker. And then that way we know where we're going to line up. Okay?
Yep.
So when I bring that down, I want to have it roughly where that meets.
Matched up with the other one.
Yeah. So just cut it on that red line on your sticker, on your banner. Just gently, that's it. And then that should just come away. Right. So now the trick is we're going to start with one side. So this should stay in place, nice. If you're by yourself, it's going to be difficult, but you can do it. But you're going to lift this back and get it started. Now, because I got Mick, he can hold it. See how soft it is?
Yeah.
But hold it and go back to you. And just don't let it distort, so you're not trying to stretch it, just trying to pull it away to about there. Alright? And then we get our knife, even a pair of scissors will work, and just try and get a fairly straight line. You can sometimes brush off any of that paper, and you're going to pass it back to me now.
I definitely feel very soft, eh?
Yes, in this seat.
Yeah.
And we're going to just sort of...
So as I said, try and do it in the garage or shade or something like that.
Yeah.
Because
But notice how it'll let me get rid of all of the
air bubbles
Bubbles.
coming out very nicely.
right? And I'm just being gentle. I'm not trying to pull it. Don't try and tension it over, especially in this heat. Now look, it's touched, but I can pull it back. But I just got to be careful now because it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter as it's exposed to the sun. And just gently, a bit at a time. Right, now we can take away our hinge. Just gently and carefully pull that back. Now, if you pass it to me, we then come back to here. And what you can do is you can fold it here, right?
Yep.
Have a little bit of a angle where you can grab it at the bottom, but I'm going to get you to hold it up like that, Mick. And then just not pull it, but keep it straight and pull gently down towards you. I'm just going to get it started. Just see I'm just lightly getting it in, and then we're at that fold, right? I'm going to come around and swap with you. Okay, so go up a little bit so I can grab it. Like that much. And I want to just sort of gently, a little bit at a time. That's all you got to do. Just a little bit, see? And we've got to make sure that it doesn't angle down. See? Got it in position?
Yeah.
Just a little bit. It's already, you can feel how soft it is in the sun.
Hey.
Worse being black.
Yeah, 'cause it's just dragging that heat straight into it.
Oh yeah. You get tempted to just finish it, but it's still going to be hot and softy, so it won't be as bad if you're not in the sun. Just got to be careful that we just bring it in.
You don't want to stretch the vinyl,
Yeah.
otherwise it won't go on properly.
That's it. Right. Now we've just got to trim it. Now don't cut your rubbers. So
Well, try not to.
the idea is to just be sort of, off the side of it. And don't forget, you got the frit. That's what they call that.
Okay.
The frit is the black section. So even if you mess it up, you're not going to see it from the inside, but you don't want to be too messed up. Just try and sort of, use your finger on the rubber there.
Run it nice and slow.
Run it nice and slow. Just get yourself... You can gently hit the glass. It won't scratch the glass.
Yeah.
As long as you're gentle.
The glass is a lot stronger than you think sometimes.
That's right.
There we go, that should be good.
You good?
Should be good.
Gently peel that away and you're ready to go.
I did make one little stop up in that corner. And as you're peeling it away, if you notice any little bubbles sticking up around the edges, just gently push them back down.
That's your cable you got to
Yeah.
apply some duct tape.
I got my side up higher than yours, mate. Come on.
Yeah.
And there we go. She's on.
Looks good.
That does. Alrighty guys, that's it for stickers. I'm stoked. Sean's done an absolute cracking job on them. They look great, they feel great, they look so much better on the car than what the old ones did, so I'm really happy with them. So if you want to grab some, guys, remember, jump over hungurawa.com, links always in the description down below, and check them out, grab some for your own. I've still got my patches and that too. Noticed recently Sean's also got hats, flexi fit ones like what this Savage Gear one is. So he's got hats and he's got stubby coolers, so they'll probably be on the cards very soon too. Alright guys, Yama Bujiri Murugu, walk a good path. Yano, goodbye.